Hello guys, welcome back to Mr. Cloudbook series. We are going to see a simple image, so which is very important image, so Docker image. So it will automatically makes your application HTTPS with a single command. If you use this in your compose file, so it will automatically create a certificates for you and it will make your application secure as well. This is the simple open source application which is useful for every learner, okay, DevOps learner or DevSecOps learner. Even if you want to host a simple application on your online as well, so this is the one of the best Docker image you can use for your applications. I already have one of the server running, and if you see here, this is the container I'm running right now. So this is Mintra, and which is running on port 3000. This is on 3000, right? So what happens here? See, this is not secure as well. See, your connection is to this particular site is not secure. Everything is not looking fine actually. Whenever you try to see something like this, you don't provide IP address to your customer, right? Every time. Better that we use the domain names. We will use mintra.com. What happens? We will see the direct page like this, see? And this is secure also. Like this, what I'll do, I will make this application secure with my own domain name. This is the open source which makes your application more secure. Okay. So a fully automated HTTPS server powered by Nginx. Guys are created the one of the best open source. It will very useful for your future use case as well. And they make every day changes and everything. You can see that they are updating regularly. So readme dot and everything. So and if you see the Docker file, and they are using the Nginx, which is the latest version as well, 1.27. So Docker and everything is working fine actually. And if you see here, HTTPS portal is fully automated HTTPS server powered by the Nginx and Let's Encrypt. So why we use the Let's Encrypt means, so it will create the certificates for your domain name which is you are using. And we need the Docker as well and Nginx, which is pretty important to make this particular application HTTPS. So see this will not secure, right? We will make this secure with this particular open source. And the simple thing what you can read is, so what are the prerequisites and everything, you can check this as well. So the prerequisite is sudo open 80 and 443 port should be available and exposed, and we need to install the Docker, and Docker Compose highly recommended because we need to use this particular one. Okay, so this is the thing you have to add in your Compose file. So what I'll do is I will make this one, okay, Docker PS, and I'll make Docker stop my Mintra. And what I'll do is I'll directly make this Compose file. Okay, I will try to create a simple Compose file, and we will try to see how to make this particular using this particular HTTPS and everything. What I'll do is I'll use Docker RM and let's run this command. I will use 3001 for this particular port, so which is unsecure, but I want to run the both as well. Okay, so because we can see the output properly. And what I'll do is this is the application simple Mintra. If you want to use, you can use this directly pull and run it on 3000. And what I can do is I will create one simple compose here, docker compose.yaml. So what is the thing we need to create here? So using the HTTPS is essential for protecting your application. So we will be using the HTTPS portal and everything which is running on there, right? First of all, version equals to 3. So we will use the third version of compose, and next write the services. Okay, and what is the service? Which should be a portal and everything. You can just copy this as well. Okay, from here itself, all you can do is just copy it like this. You can just copy thing. This is the thing, you can copy it and paste it here. And what you need to do is you just need to uncomment this one. Okay, we will use for production directly. And what is the domain you have? Change this domain. Okay, I have the mrcloudbook.com space, right? Yesterday we bought, I mean 4 days 5 days back, mrcloudbook.space, and clear this, and we will update this as well. So this will use that one. And next, what is the thing we need? We need the Mintra application, so that's why I can call it as the Mintra. And inside Mintra, what we have to use, I have to use the simple image as well, and this should be inside. Okay, please update this accordingly, right, for your next one as well. Image, so what is it? My image 7aj slash Mintra, that is latest application. And next, what are the port which will running, or you can provide a container underscore name, you can provide any name you want, Mintra. And next, what is the restart? We can use the restart always. ports where our application running on, like that. So ports, you can use 3000 colon. So this application runs on 3000. Okay, enter. And if you want anything, all left is volumes here. So we need to write this volumes because we created the volume, right? And we need to paste it. See here, okay? So this is the application, right? Name. So you have to provide here, okay? So if not, it won't work. All you have to do is update this here. So Mr. Cloudbook dot space and HTTP, and we have to tell to where we have to connect. So I want to connect here Mintra and 3000. What is the port? 3000. So you have to give this name, okay? So the Mintra name is this one, and you have to use it here. And what is the port we are using? 3000. So you have to use the 3000 here itself. So this is your domain name. So whatever the domain name you are using, so you have to update it here, and this name should be matched, okay? So whatever the image you are using, like if you want to use any other application, whatever the thing you are using service here, so use that service name here and the port that you are exposing to here, okay? So that is how you can just make it, and we can make this one, okay? So what I will do is I will use compose up -d, and this is the simple thing. So it will download the that particular HTTPS portal, and it will make my, and I think we forgot one thing. So we have to add the domain as well in hostinger. So if not, it won't create any certificates. As of now, it's running, but it won't run. And you can see that this will be under starting state. Docker logs and paste it, and it won't find anything. Because see, this is verifying, but actually there is nothing is there actually. So we have to tell the login here. So what we have to do is, so we have to add this particular server IP. Okay, copy this IP address of your server and go to this space, mrcloudbook.online space, and click on manage. And in the DNS name servers, update the domain. Okay, add it like this and add record. This will work now. And if you see Docker PS, and it's saying healthy, but so if you see logs, it's saying, see, so many errors here. Signed certificates. So there are so many errors, right? So creating new order and everything. Okay, see, it will automatically stop because we didn't added anything, right? It will create and it will stop and everything. See, successfully stopped, successfully started, like that. So that's why what we have to do is compose down. So we have to delete it first of all because we didn't added this particular IP first, right? So if we add it first and then ran this particular one, so it will work fine. So what I'll do is I will just delete this then. That's why it's not able to create anything. So I deleted this from Mr. Cloudbook and I use this Mr. Cloudbook.online, and you can see this. So we are using for Mr. Cloudbook.online now. So what I'll do, I will delete this as well, and I will add this IP to this one. Okay, copy it. So paste it and add record. So now this record will be placed under this one, okay, Mr. Cloudbook.online. So I'm added inside this particular domain, okay. So this domain have so many certificates in the last 1 hour. So maybe for day we can get only 5 certificates. If you try to create more certificates, so you will get this particular error, okay. It won't able to create any more. So we added it to Mr. Cloudbook.online, right? So I'll just update this online in the compose. So all I have to do is change this page to online. So it will run on this particular online domain. Okay, so come out of it and docker compose up -d docker ps. So it will create the certificates here. Okay, see docker logs, enter, and everything it will be created. You can see that it's successfully started and verifying this particular domain name, and you can see again signed certificate. It's creating the signed certificate here. You can see that signing certificates, certificate is signed and everything. Okay, so before doing up only, add this into your hostinger, okay, into your namespace, okay, attach your IP to that particular domain. So if you don't do it, you will face the same issue like this. It will try to create the certificates and it will fail. So if you try to create more than 5 times, your certificates will not clear. I mean created, and the domain will be under pending state up to tomorrow. So we're not able to use that particular domain. Okay, you can see that. Now I can use the mrcloudbook.online. So here, see this, the same thing, mrcloudbook.online. So what I'm using is I'm using this particular Steve LTN open source, and the image is this one. Okay, see the image is this one, HTTPS portal, simple Docker image which makes your every application like this. Okay, so all you need is one single domain and pointing it to that particular IP address. So this HTTPS portal will take care and create the certificates and make your site like this. So you can use this particular Docker image to any application, because this is the simple and fastest way to use your application using the Compose and showcase your expertise. Okay, so even if you want to make anything in your organization as well, you can use this particular simple, this one. Okay, this open source, so HTTPS portal and everything, you can make the site very good like this. Okay, so but before that, try to attach it to your domain first and create the certificate. I mean make it compose of -d. Okay, otherwise you will get the issue like this. So it will try to create certificates regularly, repeatedly in seconds. So it will be under blocked state for 1 day. So this is the output. If you use that particular Docker image that I told here, this is the compose. All you do is this particular thing you have to add and call that your another service here, which port you want. Okay, like this. So WordPress and image like that. So this is the thing you need to add into your compose file, and the domain here, your domain. And by default WordPress runs on 80. That's why this guy is messaging, I mean attaching this particular domain to WordPress. So it is taking this from here itself. Okay, this is the service WordPress and WordPress, and it will runs on 80. So it's taking it 80 here. Okay, so this is all you have to do when you use this particular Docker image. Okay, it will easily make your application very healthy, like running fine with the HTTPS. Okay, like this. Okay, so you can use it for any application. Okay, I hope you understand, and this is one of the good source for your learning as well.